Hi, welcome once again to Lightning TV. Now on Saturday night, Coventry Blaze were the visitors to the Milton Keynes Arena. Lightning winning that one 5-1. Let's go and check out the highlights.
Still loose. Looking to get another shot in Vickman. Hands up in the air, just trying to get his glove on something. Puck didn't make it through that time. And Lightning managed to clear their zone, but it was all pressure there from Blaze for a second there. Lightning a little bit all over the place. Didn't quite know where they were, but now they've managed to control it in the Blaze zone. That's another rebound that's coming through again, and that was Lewis Hook with the work there. Players all over the place. Pompey with the shot straight into the midriff of Nastyuk, and a bit of pushing and shoving going on. That's Kevin King getting involved in there, but just as I said, it was a slow start. It all started hotting up. Just over 5 minutes gone in this first period, and that comes out to the blue line. Pompey with that shot, he shoots! Quinn Pompey just floats it in, a wrist shot from the blue line. Beats Nastyuk. He couldn't see it at all as that went through. The screen was right in front of him. No challenge at all. Penalty shot called. It looked like that was called against Carl Hudson. So it'll be number 16, Jordan Petrus, to take the penalty up against Lightning's Mika Vickman, of course. Few boos ringing around the arena. Lightning fans evidently not happy about that call. So here he goes. Beatrice now on Vickman. Looking to skate that, and a Lightning shot stopper up to that. It remains Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Coventry Blaze 0. And once again, Lightning will look to move that. Noble picks that one up. Pompey takes a hit once again on the boards. Foster now in space, gets a shot in. What a goal! What a goal! Screened by Carl Essery, went low. Ben Foster from that right hand hash mark. It looked like Carl Essery right in front of Nastyuk. Picks it up, just shoots it through. Goes right through the middle of Carl Essery's legs. Nastyuk completely unsighted. Ben Foster, the ex-Princeton University player, of course. What a goal. Lightning go 2-0 up with just under 3 minutes to go in this first period. Puck breaks loose. Nickerson will chase that down. He's got time. Paquette will come down and provide his forecheck for Blaze. A minute and a half now to go in this first period. Kearney now. Great pass from Kearney. Couldn't quite set off Vero Paul as he went through the centre. Wouldn't quite sit on his stick. But no, it's Nickerson now is going to go. And that's Nickerson and Paquette. They've both dropped the gloves. They've both dropped their helmets. This is a bit of a battle of the heavyweights. These two have got history, of course. Both size each other off. Nickerson now has hold of the shirt. Gets the first swing in. Starts swinging. Paquette starts to cover. Nickerson, big right hand over the top. Paquette goes in for a hug. Paquette's left hand side now over the top from Paquette. Another one over the top. Nickerson now swings the right. Paquette swings the left, and down they go. Paquette signalling to his bench. Come on, boys. Get a bit of fire. Nickerson giving everybody a round of applause as he skates towards his bench. Boxing now, stretch pass all the way through, and now that'll be moved by Foster. What a Foster, great wrist shot, goes on, kicks up the rebound. Ludwig Carlson comes high. Shot came high off the plexiglass, and it was Carlson almost on the volley as he came back down. What a great goal. Nastyuk caught completely out of position because that puck was moving so quickly off that plexi. Move down these boards once again. Here comes Lewis Hook. Really starting to move quickly. Referee's arm goes up. Hook takes a big hit. Nickerson goes in this time, and the big guy goes in steaming. Dropped his gloves before he even got there. That looked like a big hit once again. Now Nickerson wasn't happy about that at all. The hit that was put on Lewis Hook after the puck had gone. Nickerson's explaining that to Tom Perrin. Nickerson will go and take a seat in the penalty box. Both of those players in the first professional contract, certainly outside of the United States. Blaze come again, looking to shoot. And that's a great save. And that's Clements. And Clements with a shove right into the back. Can't quite see what kicked that off, but Clements there just cross-checked pretty much to the back of the head. So Nickerson once again now. He's starting to unload once again. Gloves are off again. A couple of shoves off the puck here. Looks like Nickerson might be going for his the last thing we might see of Matt Nickerson this evening, but he's really sticking up for his players tonight. And this is Clements now. Clements going for Phillips, dropped his gloves and just absolutely went for Phillips for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Now I've no idea what actually kicked that off. It looked to me like Paul Phillips was pretty much minding his own business. Clements for some reason completely lost his rag and just went. Valorant picks it up once again on the blue line, managed to play it in, and that's Lake. Valorant to Lake once again, to Robinson over this left-hand side, just in front of his own bench. That's Petrus over there. Robinson once again gets that shot, and this time it'll be Petrus who picks up the rebound on Vigman's right-hand side, makes that Lightning 3, Coventry Blaze 1. Comes to Vero Paul once again. He'll look to give that across to King once again, looking for space across this far side. The puck not quite travelling, but he does make it over that far side. Keeney gets it across, and that's Gabe Doucette. Gabe Doucette makes it 4-1 to Milton Keynes Lightning. The puck was bobbling all over the place. He didn't quite go true, but in the end it was King to Kearney who got it over to Doucette to put it into virtually the empty net with Nestor sprawling. So you get Kearney straight across. Doucette, thank you very much. Once again, Francis Vero Paul will be down for this face-off. Comes back to Lightning and Kearney! Kearney goes high! And to Nastiuk's left! Pretty much straight from the face-off. Puck breaks. Flicked it across. All Denny Kearney has to do is wrist it, top left-hand side. Straight past Nastiuk.
So I'm here with Lightning forward Ashley Tate. Lightning, of course, having beaten Coventry Blaze 5-1 in the Challenge Cup this evening. Ashley, that was a cracking game to watch. Was it as good to be part of?
Yeah, it was pretty fiery encounter. I think the rest of the season's going to go that way as well. But it was, yeah, we needed the win to kind of advance in the Challenge Cup, and got the job done basically.
Yeah, you say it was pretty tough, and it is going to be that kind of rivalry as we go through the season with Blaze now.
Obviously we're in the same conference and we meet each other another 6 times, so things are going to happen. But, that's hockey, and tonight we got the result, and on to the next. It is really.
I know obviously you've been a professional for quite some time now. You know Coventry Blaze having been your old side. Do you find it quite tough coming up against clubs that you've played for so many games for?
I mean, the joke in the dressing room was how many teams have you played for in this league, and yeah, there's a fair few. So it happens. You have ex-teammates or national team colleagues, and you come against guys who you know pretty well every week, but it doesn't change anything. You still want to get the win, and it's kind of bragging rights amongst your friends if you want. And then, as I said, tonight it was our turn.
So just going on about old friends that you know, and you've known Peter Russell for quite some time, obviously with the Great Britain connections. Was it fairly easy coming into the Lightning fold? And
yeah, I mean, obviously I know Pete, and I talked to him a lot through the summer, and it was funny the morning that he kind of rang and said we're really struggling. What are you doing? I'd also had another phone call, similar kind of thing, both before 9 o'clock in the morning, and it took all day to get it done, and then it was like a mad rush to get my equipment from, it wasn't with me, and it was kind of a mad rush to get down here the next morning and practice and that kind of thing. But it was an easy decision. Like you say, I've worked with Pete. I know a lot of his systems and coaches talk, and you know, it was kind of, once we'd figured out the smaller points, it was easy to do.
Brilliant. And the team is gelling quite nicely now. We keep talking about the injuries and staying strong, and it is going to be tough in this league, but this Lightning side, when they get up to anything resembling full strength, can actually show just how dangerous they can be.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, I think, probably only one game where we've actually had a full lineup, you know, but it's, you know, guys get injured, but it's how we respond and how other guys step into those shoes and skates, and then you know, how we react to that, really. You know, if we can keep picking points up whilst we've got injuries and give those guys time to rest, and, you know, all the better.
Guildford again in the cup tomorrow night away. Fairly confident about now getting out of the group?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Guildford had some good results the past couple of weeks. The game we played them here was tight. You know, they're not the biggest team, but they're quick. You know, they've got a lot of guys who've played together over the last few years, and, you know, that's helping them.
Brilliant. Well, Ash, thanks so much for taking the time to speak to us. Do appreciate it, and good luck on the road tomorrow with Guildford.
Thank you.
Well, many thanks to Ashley Tate for taking the time to come up and talk to us post-game, of course. Now, no home game next weekend for Milton Keynes Lightning at the Arena, as they're away up in Scotland. Friday night at Five Flyers, Saturday night Braehead Clan, and a tough game in Edinburgh against the Capitals on Sunday night. Then they come home again. That's our next home game, Thursday the 26th of October, here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Face-off is 7:30. Pre-book your tickets now by just going to the Lightning website. Until then, take care.